Whether their graduation was 5 or 50 years ago, hundreds of alumni gathered at Lakelnad College this weekend to celebrate the biggest homecoming of the school's history. Now, 2013 is a big milestone for the college as it celebrates its 100th year. And as Lakelnad explains, the homecoming was to honor the continued success of the school and to those who attended.
Over 300 people came together to revisit their college days, caught up with old friends, and saw how the school has progressed over the years. 91-year-old alumni Jo Berglund has rarely missed a homecoming, and she says she's proud of her alma mater.
Well, it's magnificent. It's like a fairy tale, but it's become very real and just absolutely magnificent what has happened to our college.
Organizers say it was evident the alumni were happy to be reunited.
It's very exciting, and you can just feel the excitement in the room. Some people, when they came to school many years ago, like 100 years ago, they just came here and never went home hardly, so they stayed here the whole year. Maybe Christmas time they went home, so that's their family here now.
Well, we had wonderful camaraderie because we lived on campus, because there were so many things on the weekends. We had our dance on Friday night and literary programs like Saturday night. So weekends were very busy, so you wouldn't be going home anyway.
The college has grown immensely in the past 100 years, from when it first began offering just 2 programs.
In the beginning of Lakelnad College, we had agriculture and home ec. Now we have many, many programs. So we just keep changing and diversifying depending on what the students need nowadays.
And Jo encourages current students to keep the spirit of the college alive.
Keep up the camaraderie, but try and come home for the Rose Bowl and homecoming. And don't just make it your special year, like the 5th or the 10th or the 15th. Try and come just about every year if you can possibly do it.
Lakelnad, Newcap News.
So we just saw a mega reunion right now. Well, in this week's Retrospect, this week from the archives, Brian Hardy brings us a story about another mega reunion that was held in Lloydminster, and Vermilion welcomes a special speaker to Lakelnad College.
This week in 1991, the future was being discussed at a Lakelnad College conference.
The theme of this conference is adult education towards the 21st century. It's a topic Stephen Lewis believes we could certainly better our track record on.
I feel a little mournful about where this world is going, the environment, the situation of developing countries, the so-called New World Order, which still allows arms sales to the Middle East. And I think that the role Canada might play would be a more enlightened role if our education system was broader in its content, because education should be broad and generic and all-encompassing, so that young people who emerge in the last decade of the 20th century and into the 21st century have a more sensitive view of the world at large and of Canada in particular.
It's June 2003, and the past was being discussed at a huge reunion.
It was a time to reminisce, visit, and tell stories, as 100 years of graduates were invited to the mega reunion.
It just rekindles your old experiences, your memories. They come back, eh?
I'm trying to look for my picture in here.
Approximately 850 people are expected to take part in the event. With that many persons in the Stockade Center, ribbons are being used to differentiate between different decades and groups of graduates. The night's events include a dinner and dance. Brian Hardy, NewsHour.
Join us next time when municipal policing is being considered. I'm Brian Hardy for Retrospect.